first stop is at the monument.
For the Amazing Grace?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and then the second stop is at the palace, the government palace. Okay, so we have two stops.
Very important day today, Frozinone, which was liberated exactly 70 years ago by the Canadian Army with the support of British Army and other allies, is celebrating the liberation. This is something that the town and the community has never forgot.
I'm Ken Beaton. My uncle was Private Richard E. Daigle, 1st Company, 2nd Regiment. And he was killed on top of La Defensa on December 3rd, 1943. He was in the 6th section, and when I was growing up, my grandmother, my 2 aunts, and my mother always told me the story that he carried a picture of me in his helmet. And I thought it was a picture of me when I was 6 months old. I was the first nephew or niece in the family on my mother's side. And supposedly it was good luck to carry a child's picture in your helmet. His remains were brought back in 1948. And I have pictures of the funeral service, the wake and the funeral service for him. When my parents died, my mom died first in 96, and my dad died 27 months later in 98. My brother and 2 sisters went through everything in the apartment, and we went through a lot of pictures. I think my parents seriously supported Kodak and their profits. Anyhow, I got a big stack of pictures. My brother got a big stack of pictures, my 2 sisters, and some of our nephews and nieces. And I was putting together a book, and I needed some pictures. I spent close to 16 hours between a Saturday and Sunday going over pictures, looking at the front, turning each picture over to the back. And if it wasn't the last picture, it was one of the last pictures. I found that picture that got returned with my uncle's personal effects that my mother wrote on the back of the picture. Kenny Beaton, almost 20 months old, Mobile, Alabama, and I had my dad's U.S. Coast Guard Chief's hat on. And then in pencil, she wrote, Richard carried this picture in his helmet when he was killed in action. And so I took a copy of that same picture, and I had a plaque made up with 3 pictures across the top. The one in the middle shows the backside with my mother's writing, the picture that was in his helmet. And then on the left side is what the front side of that picture looked like. And then on the right side, there's a picture of my uncle with one of his friends. And the body language is such that between the 2 of them, they were paratroopers, they They could have defeated the whole German army. And then the fourth picture in the bottom is a picture of me and Helena at the memorial wall pointing to his name with the 488 names that are on that wall. So the reason why I'm wearing this uniform is to honor the force. Only an officer's uniform was available, so I got the bars for captain, and I'm wearing this to honor Captain Rathman, who was the first officer into Rome, leading 3 enlisted men, one from 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Regiment. My wife, we bought the 3 colors of cording, and my wife braided this and sewed the 2 loops so it can go underneath the button. So I have the look of what a forceman, a captain in the force looked like, in their dress uniform, not their usual grungy self out in the field.
And that was the only way to do it, in the dark, no light, nothing, just by touch.
So you followed it,
Yeah,
touching the line.
until we would get to where the split was, and we would repair it and put it back on again.
But you'd have to repair it in the dark.
Yeah.
How could you do that?
Well, practice.
Oh, you practice it all
Yeah,
out?
oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's so